Galatians 5:25 says, if we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Psalm 119 verse 133 says, order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. At some point, the mature believer says, Lord, I thank you for the times you picked me up, but now I want to walk steady. I want to walk holy. I want to walk with you. And that's where Jude 24 comes in. Now unto him who is able to keep you. He's able to help you stand, able to help you walk, able to help you recover, and able to help you grow to the place where falling is no longer your rhythm. Walking is now your rhythm. And so we got to keep calling on God to say, Lord, keep me from falling. You know, in the old church, we didn't have a lot of theological books or commentary or vocabularies for scripture. But we did have a lot of songs and a lot of song books. And those songs were scriptures set to sound. One of those songs was leaning on the everlasting arm. You know how it go. Leaning, leaning, I am safe and secure from all alarms. And I'm leaning, I am leaning, I am leaning on the everlasting arms. Now I realize the reason we sing about leaning is because we all get tired of falling. Sometimes life hits you so hard you can't stand up straight on your own. But leaning means I'm not trying to carry this burden by myself. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. But it doesn't say don't lean. It says be careful where you lean. You see, not all leaning is helpful. Sometimes we can lean on people who can't carry us. We can lean on habits that pull us further away from God. We can lean on coping mechanisms. We can lean on scrolling, lean on drinking, lean on lying, lean on isolating, lean on using drugs, and then we turn around and call it strength. But Isaiah 31 verse 1 said this about Israel: woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and trust in horses, and lean on chariots, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Some of us are leaning on popularity. We're leaning on politics and politicians and political parties. We're leaning on our bank accounts, on our jobs, on our money, on our positions. We're leaning on toxic relationships, either with our husbands or with other people's wives and husbands. We're leaning on religion with no relationship. Let me say it plainly. If you lean on the wrong thing, you might as well fall down. Because the wrong things, relationships and children and jobs, they can't hold you, they can't restore you, and they can't present you faultless. But there was another song attached to that same old song. The song was sung by Reverend F.C.